Hello, good evening, welcome one and all. How are you this fine Wednesday? How's it going? Wednesday? It's Tuesday, my dudes. What am I talking about? Where am I? I somehow lost an entire day in the last 15 minutes. Good grief. Sorry I'm late. It took me a little longer to get ready tonight than I anticipated. Mostly because Graham and I ended up, pardon me, I just inhaled my dinner. Mostly because Graham and I spent close to 3 hours and 25 minutes recording our podcast episode today, which is weird, actually, because the movie is not that long. The movie is only 2 hours and 3 minutes from beginning to end. And I thought we were blasting through it. We were trying really hard not to do second by second, blow by blow commentary on scenes. Lots of sort of assessing scenes as we got through them, but I thought we were blazing through it, and then suddenly it was 8:30 and we weren't done yet. Kusnoki asked, does anyone remember when 2-hour movies were on the long side? No. Because when that was the case, it was the 1930s, and none of us remember that. I don't think the actual runtime of movies is getting longer. We're just more aware of it. Maybe some of us do remember. I mean, I guess it is true. You could be 90-year-old viewers of my channel, I guess. That's possible. But yeah, Endgame being 3 hours, there being long movies doesn't negate the fact that most movies aren't long. It's just the movies you want to see are long. What's the runtime of Lawrence of Arabia? Lawrence of Arabia was 227 minutes long. Titanic was 3.5. Yeah, how long is Gone with the Wind? Gone with the Wind is 3 hours and 58 minutes. Das Boot. 149 minutes. Ben-Hur was 3 hours and 44 minutes. Movies are not getting that. The movies are getting shorter. Even our longest movies these days don't come anywhere near that. Sorry, Kusnoki, you just stepped on a landmine. Because people complaining about how long movies are these days is a pet peeve of mine, so you stepped in it. That's not your fault. This is a me problem, not a you problem. All right. Well, let's get on with our game, shall we? Hell, how long was Wizard of Oz? Wizard of Oz was a normal length, I think. 101, yeah. Wizard of Oz isn't too long. All right. That's enough of that. Let us move on with our video game playing. So last we departed, we had dispatched Snow the Seath, and Snow had reclaimed himself as a human being again, and pulled out apparently for a situation where You become a Lassie, and you either complete your focus or become a Seath. And becoming a Seath is akin to dying, and there's no way to undo it. We sure have undone it a lot. I feel like the rules of this universe are not very well explained. Anyhow, let's plow through it. Yes, first we beat Snow in battle, and then we punched him back to being fine. The rules of this universe are literally broken by us as plot. Granted. Anyone want to guess how many of the 10 longest theatrical released movies are from 2000 or later? I'm going to say 2 of 10 would be my guess. Maybe even 1. Oh god, one of those must be Silence. Silence wasn't that long. It was just boring. Oh, spot on. It was Return of the King and The Irishman are the only 2. Wow. Okay, so at last bet, last time we departed, we were still in the tower, wearing our goofy outfit. So I think it's time to depart. The guide tells me to go to Yusnan first because we can advance a side quest there. So that's where I'm gonna go, I guess. Ooh, list of longest films. Neat. Neat. Cool. Okay, now that we're here, when you arrive in Yusnan, head to the Revelers' Quarter and speak with the Diviners again. As it was ordained, so you came to them. So the Reveler... Oh, I meant to pause. Whoops. The Revelers' Quarter is way the hell down there. Let's go find ourselves a revel. Now, Warbo, are you trying to just like trigger another outburst from me by pushing my buttons? You thought I might need to get another pet peeve rant out. Well, I saw through your ploy. You're not as clever as you thought. Pleasure Alley. Wait, the Diviners. I've run past them. The Diviners were back here. There they are. Hey, buddy.
You have come, Savior, as it was seen. This is your fate, and you must follow it. Our encounter was ordained. You have come, Savior.
All right. They will now ask you to find the desert flames around the city. There are 3 in all, one of which you already have. The next one is nearby, just at the bottom of the steps leading up to the Augur's Quarter near the inn, if you say so.
As it was seen.
I don't know. Can I talk to you?
You have come. Your fate is enough. My eye sees the truth. This is so, and always has
Hello,
been.
Foxmar. How are
Our
you?
encounter has sealed the spell. Know now.
Welcome,
you are
Foxmar.
bound
And Raiders.
by
Sorry,
my
I did not see that
words.
you raided.
What the hell do you mean by that?
Come on in,
Bound
say
by your
hello.
words. You think that because I came today, just like you predicted, you have some kind of hold over me. And now you believe you can tell me what to do next. Is that it?
Yes, you must bend to our will. That is your fate. Do not fight it.
You're just fooling yourselves. I came here today because I wanted to, not because of any spell.
Ah, yes. The illusion of free will is the spell's greatest strength. Now it is time to hear your next oracle. My eye has seen the truth. The 3 stones you must find, and bring here to us.
Stones? As in some kind of gem?
It is ordained. You must obey. Bring us the desert flames. 3 there must be. 1 is borne by a traveling merchant.
Okay.
1 is found in an underground path. 1 is found on a street with many inns.
So if this spell of yours is real, I've got no choice, right? I'll go out, find those 3 gems, and bring them back to you.
The chains of fate bind you. Tempered in heaven's furnace, by no force can they be sundered. You must do fortune's bidding.
Light, are you feeling okay? Those...
Okay, so real quick, I should have 1 already. Oh, but it might be a key item? Desert Flame. Okay, I do have 1 already.
Ben said they...
So, find the elegant gentleman stood near the right side of the steps near the Augur's
and
Quarter.
competent ones at that. Magic eyes and oracles, that wouldn't fool anyone.
Good to hear. They want you to find the 3 desert flame gems. But you're not gonna play along with their game, are you? You ignore them, right?
Or
Where could my gem be?
Alright, so we hand over a Desert Flame, and he gives us
is this
6,000
what you're
gil.
looking for?
Ah, it is indeed. My good woman, thank you. It's a precious heirloom of great sentimental value. Accept this token of my appreciation.
Alright, so to find the next 2, go north to the station. There's a gem merchant stood on the terrace just outside who will sell you 2 for 4,000 gil. So just to the right underneath smashable boxes, it
You know as well
says.
as me we don't have to play
But
their
I should
games.
have this one already. Bronze medal. Aha! Now we have to go back to the station, so maybe I'll blow another chronostasis here. There's so many twinklies on the ground today. Look at this. Grab them all on my way by. I admit I do hate that running or sprinting is based on stamina. It annoys me. Alright, good night, Tibore. Thank you for tuning in. Sorry I got such a late start tonight. Okay, so we've got go to the North Station. There's a gem merchant stood on the terrace just outside the station. Are you the gem merchant?
New gems, straight from. Want to buy one? They're called Desert Flames, and I'm the.
Yes, I will buy 2.
Well, that's my entire stock. Thanks for being a loyal customer.
You're welcome. That's me, loyal.
Pry, are you all right?
Shopping at your
What I
store
mean
one
is,
time.
Look at you. You're doing exactly what those fortune tellers told you to do.
If you're asking me if I'm actually under their spell, the answer is no. Come on, they're just frauds.
Except you didn't just pick those gems off the street. You paid a lot of gil to complete that collection.
Hope you have to give me some credit.
Ashton
I'm
is
just
on it.
playing along
You
for
must
now.
retrieve our divine
Best way to
gems.
find
Well,
out
where
what
will I
they're
find
really
these
up to
sacred
is to
relics?
hand over the free
Judy
gems.
sells them outside the station. All right, Diviner 2.
Behold, the eye has seen the truth. She returns to us bearing the 3 gems, just as foretold.
I was doubtful, but I guess you do have special powers. That spell really works. So why don't you tell me what you really want from me?
Very well. The time has come. Listen well, Savior. I have seen it.
Okay, I'm
You
listening.
will hunt monsters, fearsome creatures that plague this land. The Eye has seen you defeat them all, even the ultimate beast.
And your all-seeing eye doesn't lie, right? Because your spell will make it true?
It is fate. The Oracle has spoken, and you have no choice but to act. Free our city of the monster menace.
The ultimate beast. The diviners are looking for someone to slay Niblets until the last of its kind appears. Defeat the last one once it shows itself. It does sound like Braska.
Light, it's
Diviner
pretty
2
obvious
does
what
sound
they're
like
up to now,
Braska.
don't you think?
They've got a...
All right, so we're not going to do that. We're going to teleport to the Dead Dunes. Because that's what the guide tells me to, and I am fate-bound to obey the guide. The night belongs to the monsters. Once the sun sets, the chaos roils, and monsters spill forth to menace mankind. But not in the Dead Dunes. Here, night brings a sort of peace. For in this place of death, the monsters rest when the sun does. Such nights remind me more of peaceful times, of being wrapped in my mother's warm embrace. After my parents died, I tried to purge those memories so that I could be strong for Sarah. I wanted to be her mother. But to her, I must have seemed more like a jailer. Okay. So there's some information here about the voice of Diviner 2 is the voice of Eeyore, which means he's also the voice of Optimus Prime? Is it Peter Cullen? Greg Berger. Oh, I think I'm thinking of a different Optimus Prime. Greg Berger, IMDb, who voiced Eeyore in a whole lot of cartoons and in Kingdom Hearts. Oh, and he voiced Grimlock in Transformers Devastation. See, now you've got me curious. So, scrolling up. Peter Cullen, just to make sure I'm not wrong. All right, so I was not wrong. I guess it's just that Optimus Prime and Eeyore have similar voices. Peter Cullen did, in fact, voice Eeyore. So you can understand my confusion. It appears that a lot of video shorts My Friends Tigger and Pooh, Pooh's Heffalump Halloween movie, Winnie the Pooh's Rumbly Tumbly Adventure, House of Mouse. There you go. All right, what was I doing? Okay, so aside from the general map, there's a maze of underground ruins to explore. You must complete the first 2 sections of the main quest chapter to gain access. The Dunes is home to some of the strongest monsters in the game and is definitely not a place you should visit at full length until a few days into the game. In the latter days, one of the most powerful adversaries appears in the giant sandbox. The Dunes is home to a large group of bandits called monoculus, who scour the ruins for treasure and the holy grail of treasure wanted by the Order of Salvation, among many others. The holy clavis is rumored to have incredible power, and only the saint is rumored to be able to wield it. The bandits are led by a strong-willed woman who has organized them into an efficient group and focused them on seeking the holy clavis. I don't care about anything else there. All right. 4-1, Bandits of the Desert. Alert in red. Lizards. You can find these critters running around the desert. If you slay them, they will drop either a lizard tail or an unappraised item. These items can be identified by someone later in Ruffian, and you can make a lot of money by collecting them. You will also need to kill 30 of them for the trophy Lizard Lariat. Let's scroll down and see if there's a time limit. There does not appear to be a time limit that I can see. Sometimes the guide tells me, do this thing by this time, but it doesn't seem to want to do that today. All right, so I need to find the bandits out in the desert who may have information on the Holy Clavis. They've been digging for a long time and know the desert incredibly well, so are best placed to tell you. The settlement, Ruffian, is in the far north of the Dead Dunes at the waypoint marker. You may get distracted by the awesomeness that is sand surfing, but don't waste too much time doing that. Do you see the sandstorm in the distance? That is blocking the shortcut through to the bandit camp, so you'll have to go the long way around. Pick up any treasure spheres you find in the giant sandbox, but don't go out of your way. Enemies are weak to fire and arrow spells, so equip accordingly. Sahagin drop Imperil, and Gurganach drop heavy guards, so look out for those. Stagger them for a better chance of acquiring the abilities. The Gurganach also gives you 2 EP every time you kill them, so you can top up your EP with them. Also look out for any red cactuar stones to activate these to help you traverse the desert instantly. That will save you a lot of time. Head up to the sandstorm to activate the cactuar stone there, but you can go no further, so turn back around and go to the Grave of the Colossi. The Grave of the Colossi, okay. So let's look for a sandstorm. Sandstorm is there. Boop. The warp point hasn't been used in over 100 years. Activate it for use. Alright, throughout the Dead Dunes, you will find red cactuar statues that are thought to have been left behind by some ancient civilization. When lightning touches one, it is activated as a warp machine. You can use these statues to warp to other locations, which lightning has already activated. Whenever you find a red cactuar statue, remember to have lightning investigate it. Alright, and up we go to the sandstorm.
However it happens, I have to win. Let's make a show of it.
Ooh, yeah. That went pretty well. Wrecked. Ediguard. And I guess we got 2 AP out of that. Oh! It's a lizard! Get wrecked, lizard. Orb. Oh god. What kind of niblets are these? Goblots. Gross. What a terrible name. Alright, this new manner of niblet is not very scary. The guide does not seem to indicate that I need to worry about chronostasis. I probably will just to be safe, but it doesn't indicate that I need to. What if you pronounce goblot like it's French? You mean like goblo? Poor.
Come and get it.
Alright, so we are now headed to the Grave of the Colossi. Let's, I don't know, let's pop it, chronostasis, just to be safe. Why would I need to top up my EP if I was not using chronostasis, I guess? What the hell? These stairs. Oh, hey, look. Another Cactuar. Did that monster take any action in that fight? I don't think it did. Wow, I somehow got poor on that. I call shenanigans. Well, this one's certainly acting. How dare you? Wow, its launch kinda sucks. Come at me, bro. Wow, this fight honks.
I can win with a single blow.
Yeah, let's use a potion. Why not? I hate this. I hate this. Please stop hitting me. So Nectar is a quest item, and I am under orders to use it when I am afflicted by a negative status effect. One or more negative status. Oh my god!
Your battle ends
Good
here.
grief. That is from the sketchy alchemist lady, yeah. That's correct. Alright, where am I now? in relation to where I want to be. So through there and to the right. Yeah, it does look like guarding was the way to stagger that thing. So now I know that for next time.
Right. You've got to draw back. There's no sense in trying to push through this sandstorm.
Uh-oh. I went the wrong way. How could Sandstorm steer me wrong?
The way was completely blocked by that sandstorm. You should be able to get through once the winds die down a bit.
Oh, hell with this.
It's just a fleeting dream. Fight with everything you have.
You die now. You go die now. No! Megabyte. Man, the monsters in this area are chewing me up. Apparently I just need to be better at this. Whee! Yeah. Oh, hey, one of these things.
Even the wicked have souls.
All right, good night, Keytar Cat. Thank you for tuning in, as always.
I can win with a single blow.
All right, those things don't scare me. Zinkas asks, I take it Caillou stayed in the wilds. We renamed Caillou. Caillou is now Shimmer 8. But, yes, Caillou did stay in the wilds.
No time for hesitation. Let's dance. You're down. Going to change course.
Holy! Did you see that? 114,000 damage hit? Yeah, that was my Mega Strike. Ah.
The settlement nearby is probably the bandit gang's base. They should know something about the Clavis, considering how much time they've spent in the ruins. But be careful if you go in there.
Die, lizard. Die, other lizard. Come at me. Ow! How did that happen?
Ever dance with swords?
There we go. So I sort of need to use a combination of fire magic and
Make a show
blocks
of it.
to stagger it. Evidently.
You can't break me down.
Or swords work too. Alright, there's... Oh, hello. You have something I could examine? You did. An unappraised item. Well, this is why we kill every lizard we see.
Even the wicked have souls.
Alright, get Pyrid on Golden Gatch.
Go sleep in the chaos.
Okay, where is our next destination? Ooh, sparkly. Oh, I don't want this. Oh no. What have I done? Sure, that was a good amount of damage. Uh-oh.
Let's make a show of it. I will fight evil.
Alright, well that wasn't as bad as it could have been. Now where am I going? To the right.
There's at least one settlement here in the desert. Hopefully, you'll be able to rest up there.
You're down.
Uh-oh, that fight made you have to try for a solid 2 or 3 seconds. I'm just making this look easy.
But it seems like it's the bandits' base. They may not exactly welcome a stranger like you.
Well, except trying to kill this
considering how they've been
stupid
tracking me, I don't think
lizard.
I'll need to introduce
I'm not making that
myself.
look easy. Leave
So,
me
you
alone.
noticed. Yes. It looks as though they...
Let him.
I'm about to get mauled.
We'll meet face to face soon enough. It's just a fleeting dream. Now.
Okay, where is my destination now? Up and to the right. This way. What the hell is that nonsense?
The bandit settlement is just over there. You've had to take quite the long way around, haven't you?
It did look like another eater type enemy, didn't it?
No time.
A Serenity Sachet. I am still headed this way, correct? Yes. Lizard.
You're nearly to the settlement now. I'm sure that you're looking forward to a bit of rest. But I wouldn't let your guard down if I were you. I would guess that everyone living there is part of the bandit gang.
So don't be surprised if I wake up at knife point, is that it? Fine by me. It'd give me an excuse to beat some information out of them.
You'd use yourself as bait? Just for that?
Cactuar. I thought I heard another orb.
The buildings here are ancient structures from another age. I don't know whether to call this a town or a fortress, but it's definitely unique.
I'd say definitely criminal is closer. At least there's not much of a dress code.
Oh, it's up there.
Other than looking like a thief.
Okay, pause real quick. Oh, when you enter the narrow path through the ruins, look for a shiny object on the left side. This is important. The shiny item is important. It is a pilgrim's crux that can be used on the monuments at the sandstorm to stop the storm. Now, the real question is it just off to the left? In, like, that orb, maybe? Nope, because it said it was a shiny item. I guess it'll be on my right this time. Huh. When you enter the narrow path through the ruins. What ruins? Oh, probably that path through the ruins. You know, the path that goes through the ruins. Bhakti's oil. Well, that wasn't the item I was looking for. Bad monster. All right, everybody keep your eyes open for a shiny item. That'll be it. Pilgrim's Crux. All right, we got it. Now, where's my nearest? Wiki. Hard pass. Oh god, it's gonna catch me. Let's go. right. To Ruffian. Hello, Dracus. How are you? Okay. Welp. I'm an idiot. I did not want to do that. We wanted to go Ruins of the North Gate, I think is where I was. Nope, that sure wasn't it. The Grave of the Colossi, that's where I wanted to go. Because the guide says I should run over to that sandstorm.
Ever dance with swords? Expected as much.
And R.I.P. the chatbot is now following. That's ominous. Welcome, R.I.P. the chatbot. Welcome. Hard no on that dude, though. Yes. Sandstorm begins to weaken. All right. Hooray. Pause. All right. Run up to the monument, use the Pilgrim's Crux to stop it now. You can now access an area needed for a side quest and some good items. Run up to the skeleton surrounded by goblots. Fight them off to acquire the arithmometer, and finally open the sphere using 4 AP to obtain the silk scarf. Wow, I'm hurting. Big yikes.
Let's dance. Now. Time to sleep. Such is fate. Time to repent. Let's make a show of it. This was your finale.
There we go. We got the arithmometer.
Is this the
And evidently
arithmometer?
there's a treasure sphere here? Yeah.
It doesn't seem to be working.
All lizards must die. Yes. Touch the Cactuar Stone in the Grave of the Colossi Shrine before running a bit further north and west to find the Earth Eater notes. North and west. Ah! Monster.
This will soon be over. Time to mix it up.
Laron, what kind of terrible monster are you? Wanting me to murder kittens. Oh god, time is clicking away. The clock ticks life away. It's so unreal. Alright, I want some Gurgan snatches. I know it said north. I'm looking for EP. I am here for easy EP.
I'm hurting. Time to mix it up. No!
Whoops. Yeah, die already. Like that. Have I considered having more HP? I considered it. That was totally the wrong enemy type. Oh, I was in the right screen. Hello, Gurgan Snatch. I'd like to fight one of you. I'll take these stupid goblots, but I vastly prefer to have the kind of enemy that I want to fight. This has so far not been a successful outing. I was promised lots of Gurgan snatches here, and we have had fewer than that. A lower number than lots. Where's the Orbite here? I know time is ticking. I'm down to 1 EP. Alright, well, screw this. We'll go straight to Ruffian. Okay, so in Ruffian, talk to some of the residents. They'll tell you that you need to speak to Adonis before you do anything else, though feel free to visit any shops. Head to the bar to find Mal, who will buy any soul seeds you may have picked up. When you reach a certain number of seeds, you will be rewarded with a hero's potion for your efforts. So, item shop.
I don't.
Sell. Other items sort. Bronzed metals. Hot dang. Crystal metals. Silvered metals? silvered medals.
Hey, what's with the sourpuss? You don't have a complaint about my fine assortment now, do you?
It's good enough, I suppose.
Go on! I don't need some uppity tourists making demands. Go somewhere else if you don't like my wares. Go on, get!
If you insist, I will. You're not the only merchant around.
Lightning
That's where
made
you're wrong, Missy.
no
As
demands.
far as I know, this is the only shop in the desert. There was one other fella, but he couldn't cut it. Lost all his drive to sell out here. When that happens, well, that's the same as death to a salesman.
So, what made him give up?
Damn fool. He bet his dreams on the desert, that's what. Poor old Ramon. He thought he'd make a real name for himself out here, selling to adventurers. But in the end, he lost sight of his dream and his business.
Sounds good
This
for you.
guy sounds like
though
Jack.
He doesn't seem like he was much of a rival anyway.
Hello, Dandon Storm. How are
Shut it.
you?
You don't know the first thing about him.
Didn't mean to offend you. What's there to get so worked up about anyway?
Nothing. Not a damn thing. It's just like you say. He was nothing at all. It's not like he'd ever been a threat to my business anyway. No, not Ramon. I'm done talking about him. If you want to know more, ask him yourself. You'll find him near that old camp in the giant sandbox.
Okay.
He was a pretty strange guy, wasn't he? But if he's really the only merchant around like he says, then I guess you'll have to count on him for help.
Oh, that's a fully dead person.
Unless, of course, you want to find out for yourself about that Ramon fellow.
Alright, do we have any other shops in the neighborhood? Ah, hello.
So you're the new seed hunter, huh? The job isn't easy, let me tell you. I've warned you. But, seeing you're out here in the land of outlaws and bandits, I'm guessing you can hold your own. Once you've got your hands on some soul seeds, track one of us down. We pay good money for them, don't you worry. And then we sell them to rich folks to make a huge profit. It's win-win. Looks like you had yourself a successful hunt. Nice job out there. Here you go.
Alright, hi.
What's this? A tourist, eh? If you really want to get any of us to talk, you better go see Adonis first.
Okay, if you run past the inn and through the hallway ahead, presumably this is Adonis.
Why, hello. Looks like it's your first time to our humble home. Welcome. Do you need a guide?
That's exactly what I need. That and some answers to a few questions I have.
A woman who knows what she wants. Fire away and I'll do my best.
Rumor has it that you bandits might be able to tell me about the Holy Clavis.
So you know who we are. From what I can tell, you don't look like one of those order lackeys, so what possible use could you have for the Clavis?
Why should I have to tell you that?
You shouldn't, and you don't. You're not one of us, so you can do whatever you want, but I won't be telling you nothing. If you want to know what we know about the Clavis, you'll just have to join our gang, Monoculus.
Ah, okay,
Have
it is
you ever
Monoculus.
wanted to be a bandit? Now's your chance. Not that we let just anyone join us. But we'll at least let you try out. If you don't like that, then I think you know where the exit is. And that's all I've got to say about this. Name's Adonis, by the way. If you want to attempt the trial, just say the word. I'll explain everything you need to know.
Okay.
If you want to...
He'll give you a task before you must complete before you can join the gang and meet the boss. You must kill the Gurgensnatch, God's Wrath Sandstorm, and acquire the crux it drops. When you're ready, go outside and use the Cactuar Stone to teleport to near God's Wrath.
Find the Holy Clavis.
You ready to see if you've got what it takes to join Monoculus?
Yes.
Oh, made your decision, have you? Then let me explain what you'll have to do. There's a giant sandstorm in the desert. You've seen it, right? It's been causing us nothing but grief out here, to say the least. Make it stop. That's your test. Off you go.
Make it stop? The wind? Do you want a bandit or a holy woman?
I mean, you're kind of
fine.
both.
Make me explain it all. Look, that thing's not exactly natural. People call it God's Wrath. It's magic or a curse or something. If you can trigger the stone monument near it, you should be able to control it, including making it go away.
If you know that, why haven't you taken care of it, instead of asking a stranger?
What, you think a human can control the weather? That's just crazy talk. Now go and give it your all. Best of luck.
What?
Beat the monster near the stone monument, and you'll get the key that activates it. And that's the last freebie you'll get from me.
So if you want into the bandit gang, you'll have to defeat a monster, get a certain key, and somehow use that monument to stop God's wrath.
Hearing what Adonis had to say about it.
So, what do you have?
Cactuar Tequila.
You're right, it's not a very fair trial. But then again, you are the savior. Doing what regular people can't comes with it.
Near God's wrath. All right, so there's a marker that we need to run to. I would have liked that Krypton Snatch to have stuck around. Oh well.
I think that must be it. Adonis' monster. The question is, does it have the key?
Let's hope that it does. But I'll have to beat it to find out.
I love this is all dramatic music, like I haven't one-hit killed one of these in the past.
Let this be your judgment.
Wow, I'm sorry. Did you not de-shell? How dare you? Bonk!
Is this the key? Is this how you activate that monument?
That's the theory, yeah. It's called a crux, and it's supposed to fit right into the monument and switch it on somehow. But not just for anyone. According to all the tales, only those chosen by God can make them work.
It doesn't seem dangerous. I think it's just reacting to your power.
Oh, don't tell me. You can actually make it work?
I mean, yeah.
Well, shoot. I never thought you'd be able to do it. So you're the real deal. You actually got the crux to do its thing. Guess the boss was right. As usual, you've got some strange kind of power that the rest of us just don't.
Your boss? I don't remember being introduced.
You haven't, but we've been keeping tabs on you ever since you stepped off the train at the station. But I suppose I should let the boss
2 days
explain
ago.
the rest in person. 'Cause, honestly, I don't want to get blamed for spilling the wrong things.
So does that mean I'm in?
I said the boss will explain in person, didn't I? You think just anyone gets in to see her? Welcome to the gang. You are now officially part of Monoculus.
All right, so Fang is totally the leader of the gang, right?
Light, you've stopped the winds and opened up a new route. This will make for a great shortcut to the bandit settlement. It looks like Adonis wasted no time in using your new shortcut. Why don't you follow his lead and head back to meet the bandit boss? The bandit gang was watching you from the very beginning. It seems like they were just waiting for the
Am I going the right way? I am going the right way. All right, cool.
right time to talk to you. So the leader of the Monoculus gang saw through your true power. It looks like you might still have some challenges ahead of you, Light.
All right, so in we go. Hi, Adonis.
Good
I'm
job
back.
again on the trial. Impressive. You ready to go meet the boss now?
Sure. Oh, I got ahead of myself. I was supposed to speak to Tobias at the general store. And speak to the strange boy Elmer. Oh yeah, it's Fang. Hi, Fang. How's it going?
Here she is, boss. The new recruit with the crazy powers. It was just like you said. The crux lit up like a candle.
Perfect timing. Glad you could make it. Took you long enough, didn't it?
Fang.
What? No hugs and tears for an old friend? Not like I'd expected, though. If you'd shouted Fang and hugged me, I might have had a heart attack on the spot.
Yeah, you guys know each other.
But I'm glad to see you're still the same. It's been a long time, after all.
Yes, still the same. No
Though I
different.
guess a part of you has changed. You're more than just human now. You're on a mission from God now. Right, Savior?
We're on a mission from God.
So you know who I am.
Isn't it nice not having to explain things? Yeah, I heard all the stories hanging out with the God Squad in Luxurion. They love talking about their savior.
You were with the Order, but ditched them to come out here to be a gang leader.
Those priests aren't exactly my kind of people. I stuck around to look after Vanille, but then something else came up. I'm after the Clavis now. It's been sealed away for ages, though, and no one's got even close to it. I was beginning to think I'd have to give up. But then you came along and worked your magic with that crux. How about we team up? I want to get that Clavis before the Order does. Help out a friend, Lightning?
How could I refuse an old friend? It'll be like old times, right?
All right. I'll show you what we have on the ruins. We've got lots to talk about.
Yay.
Like what the Order is up to. And Vanille, too.
Lots to talk about. That'll be exciting.
We've got ourselves a deal. If you're going into those ruins, I'm coming too. We'll get that holy Clavis and take down anyone that gets in our way.
Oh! Holy moly! Fang joined the party. In the Dead Dunes, Fang will fight alongside you as an ally. Fang will keep an eye on your enemy's condition, watching out for debilitating status ailments and striking out where it will do damage. Use your debilitating and debuffing abilities wisely and work together with Fang's style, and the battle should go your way.
So the boss turned out to be someone you knew, Erbayun Fang. You once fought alongside her many years ago.
You do realize that you did too, right? Yet you sure make it sound like it has nothing to do with you.
Well, yes, we did fight together once. A long, long time ago.
All right, lads.
I am a totally normal, non-robot Hope.
All of you who've given up on the Clavis, take it easy. Little change of heart. You got that?
That kid just gives you the creeps.
You're a bandit grunt. We don't care about the bandit grunt. We care about...
woke.
What are you doing?
Nothing much. Just gilling my spots for hall to ear.
I hate you.
Do youing, wum-ass.
Hope, can you interpret this for me?
It seems to me like it's some kind of code or cipher, but I don't have enough data yet to break it.
Oh yes, it's so
Can you
hard.
speak normally?
Show knit. Of course I can. Look, I don't have any info about any treasure, if that's what you're looking for. I've got no interest in it. Buffet to you.
Doesn't seem like many people choose to live out here unless they're after treasure. So, what's your story?
Meath be Lee. The world's going to end soon anyway, right? If that's the case, what's the point in having dreams or working hard?
So, sitting around waiting for the end was the best idea you could come up with. Nice way to spend your last days.
Well, yeah, it's boring, but nothing I do now makes any sort of difference anyway, so why bother? No matter how much I might unravel mysteries of the past, none of these bandits care. They don't even listen to my findings. Tro wasn't even nice to Unsterdand.
I get that it's hard to stay motivated when no one
Unsterdand.
appreciates what you do.
I'd say so. If you get it, why are you giving me a hard time? Just leave me alone. I'm done with all of it. I ditched all my equipment in the desert. If you find any of my old things, they're yours. Take them away with you.
I think I may just do that. They deserve better than getting tossed aside by some sulking, spoiled kid.
Fake them, 10.
It's a big desert, you know.
I hate you, Elmer.
Do you really expect to find his things out there in the middle of nowhere?
I'd better be able to. After running my mouth like that.
Oh, we got Gurren Gatch notes. What a terrible name.
I don't. It'll be too late for regret after you're dead.
Okay, so we have old rivals, we have tools of the trade. Alright, follow the walkway around to collect the sphere containing the Gurren Gatch notes, then jump down and head towards Adonis to speak to him. Speak to Adonis. Oh, right, we already did that. Adonis will finally take you to be the boss, an old friend you should recognize immediately. Alright, next up. We can now scour the desert for every last crooks and treasure. Start from Atomos' sands and work your way in a counterclockwise direction, picking up all treasures and crookses. Atomos sands. Counterclockwise. So take a left, basically. Does it give me a time it wants me to be done this by? Sure doesn't. It really doesn't. Sure, why not? We're just living in mystery here. Item sweep in the desert. Okay, well, we'll pick it up there. All right, so we're going this way and exploring.
Before you head out, it may be a good idea to talk the expedition through, to make sure we're on the same page. So what we're looking for is the Holy Clavis.
Together, we can't lose! We dance with swords.
Cool. She can be my tank.
Both Monoculus, the gang of bandits headed by Fang, and the Secutors of the Order have tried in vain to find the treasure.
But despite their best efforts, no one has even gotten close to it. I know all this.
Nice.
I'm sure you'll be able to break the seal that protects the class.
Okay, so we are under orders to
She used to be with the Order, and now look at her.
touch any Cactuar stones we see.
I would assume that means she's decided to defy the Order for some reason, though I don't know why.
A loop.
Isn't this the kind of magnifying glass that the lasers use? It looks like it's...
Uh-oh. I may have miscalculated. Ooh, this is awkward. What the hell is even going on here?
You can't run me.
Oh, feels so good, Mr. Stark. I suspect I have made an error here.
Let's dance.
Ooh.
Let's make a show of it.
Please don't swallow me whole.
Evil has a price. Dance with swords. Fight with everything you have. Time to repent.
I hate that I'm running up against AP limits so much. This sucks. Oh wait, I am presently debuffed. What the hell? Big yikes.
Time to mix it up. Keep up if you can.
Oh no. Oh. Well, I have a Phoenix down. But I'm not doing fast damage nearly fast enough to be able to survive this fight. Oh!
I offer this victory to a dying world.
I lived! Ugh.
It does look rather old, but it seems like it's been taken good care of. Maybe this is the instrument that Elmer was talking about. The next time you stop by the bandit cell, you should show what you
There's supposed to be a crux here somewhere. Oh, come on.
Reminds me of the old days, fighting together.
Touch of this. Touch of this. There we go.
Change course.
All right, I'm very confused because the game clearly says just like it. The guide says pick up the crux in this area, and it says it like it's not even a thing. Like it's should be readily apparent to me where it is. Why am I still using this awful guide? Because it's the only guide I've got. And because of the way this game is structured, I'm worried that if I jump to a different guide, it'll put me on a different path. I'm sort of like stuck with it now. Yes, there's definite sunk cost involved, and if we know anything about me...
Let's not get too cocky.
This was your finale.
I guess I could just Google a map. N20 Sferatu is now following. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. All right. Quick, Atomos Sands Crux location. No good. Well, it was worth a shot. Dead Dunes. Atomos' Sands. Dead Dunes Crux locations. Maybe that'll help. Oh, maybe. Don't you hate it when you click on a map and there's no map? You go to Google image search and you click on an like you find an image and you click on the image and there's just nothing there. All right, I give up. I don't have the patience for this at this time of night. We're gonna just run this way, and if we find it, we find it.
You can't read me.
The guy did seem to imply that the crux was near where we found the loop, but that there was nothing there. Oh God! Holy moly! Oh god, the monster's still coming.
Okay, you're looking for the giant sandbox. That's where you'll find the ancient ruins. Are you sure you haven't got yourself lost?
Oh, I'm pretty lost. Oh, hey. Tobias Branch's store.
The famous Tobias's store you know and love. You do know Tobias.
Well, I've heard of him.
He is the preferred merchant of the great bandit gang Monoculus. Out here in the desert, he's in a class of his own.
Thank God.
Visit the main door.
Us versus them? All in the ring.
What do we got for a map here? Giant sandboxes. Ah, we're going all the way down there. I see. Whee! Oh, let's go over here. Let's explore. And maybe not fight things. If they can be avoided. What happens if I just run over here to this sandstorm? If I just run up to the sandstorm, does it spawn an enemy that I can kill? Oh. No. But yeah, there was totally an afro cactus there. Oh, okay, we got another, oh, there's just a cactuar down there. I'm gonna touch this. Very good. I'm gonna save. I haven't done that in a while. Cool. And I'm afraid I'm gonna call it there. I am, it's getting late, and I am surprisingly tired this evening, and I don't think I have the patience to do an item sweep, and, I need to come back at this with fresh eyes. So I'm going to call it there. We'll come back tomorrow. I should pause though so that I'm not wasting time. Going to call it there, and I'll be back tomorrow with more of my normal stream. So as usual, I want to say thank you. Thank you to everybody who tuned in. Thank you to everybody who subscribes, everybody who follows, everybody who cheers, everybody who chats, and everybody who hangs out and lurks. It's a genuine thrill to stream for you each and every day, and I hope you have as much fun watching as I do playing. I will be back here tomorrow at my normal stream time here on twitch.tv/Wiggins. That is 6:30 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, so I do hope you will tune in then. In the meantime, if you do not already, please follow me on Twitter. That is where I post go live notifications, and my friggin' thing is disconnected again today, so despite having it set to work before going live on the stream. So follow me on Twitter. That's twitter.com/Matt_LRR. That's where I post go live tweets and other tweets. So if you want to see me tweet, go there. Also, you can catch the VODs over on my YouTube channel, which I have linked helpfully for you in chat. So please subscribe there, and that way you will never be without a VOD to watch. Otherwise, I think there's probably nobody on. Oh! Actually, there is. We can send you to Tabby this evening. So, raid. Everybody hop aboard this raid train, and I will see you back here tomorrow night. Until then, I hope you all have a good evening. So long.